Hi, this is Theo from puckerblocks.com. Today I want to talk about the different watercolor brush sizes that you can get for your sketchbooks if you don't already have a brush. The first thing to note is different brands, they have different size conventions. For example, this one that I have here is a size 5, it's some Russian brand. And I compare it to the Escoda size 8. The sizes are pretty much similar, so the size 5 for this is actually a size 8 for Escoda. And then we have the Connoisseur. This is a size 7, which is a bit bigger than the size 8 Escoda as well. Then we have a size 6, which is, well, smaller than all of them, and a size 4. The most common brush size that I use is the size 6 from DaVinci. I find that this is a very nice, comfortable size for a sketchbook that is about A5 in size. I can use this to cover small details, and also it's also big enough to cover big washes like this area here. It's also good enough for small sketches like this, but sometimes I would go for a size 4 brush instead because this is a pretty small sketchbook. So if you want to reach in for the details, then maybe a smaller brush will be enough. This is actually a palm, almost a palm size sketchbook. So for this size, I would go for a size 4 brush. Now if I work on, let's say, a A4 sketch or a 12 by 9 inch pad, then I would likely to go for a size 8 brush. So these two are the size 8 brush. You will be able to cover more area with a size 8 brush. Let me show you the covering area of each of these brushes, the size 4, 6 and the 8. This is a random sketch that I just sketched out. This pad is about 10 by 7 inches. So the brush that I'm using right now is the size 6 DaVinci. You can cover this large tree here pretty well. It's a very comfortable size to use. Also, if I want to, let's say, cover this huge building with a red, I can do that as well. I'm not going to paint everything, I'm just going to show you that this brush is capable of going into the small areas. One of the reasons is because this is a sable brush, so it has a sharp tip and it can reach those areas. Now for the bigger area for the sky, I may use the same brush or I will use a larger brush. In this case, I'm using the size 8 from Escoda now, just to paint in the sky. Usually when I'm outdoors, I only bring one brush. So I will bring the size 6. But if I'm at home, I can use different sizes of the brushes, and it's much more convenient that way because with a larger brush you can cover a larger surface area in a faster manner, and you also not get a lot of those streaking lines because you can cover a large area with as few strokes as possible, and you will avoid those streaking lines. Also, this large brush, even though it's a size 8, is a sable brush, so you can go in and put in details as well. But you have to be a bit careful because this is, after all, a pretty thick brush. For really small areas, small details, I'll just use the size 4. This is great for picking up. Just drawing very slowly, you can really go in and draw in the details very well. So this is the brush that I use when I want detail. I don't like to bring a lot of brushes when I'm sketching outdoors, so the one that I always go to is the size 6. This is very good for A5 sketchbooks. If I want to paint on a larger surface, then I will bring a size 6 together with a size 8 or maybe a size 10 for really large, maybe A3, A4 sketches. That's about it. I use a 2-brush system usually. That's all for today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I will also post the links to all the brushes that I featured in the video description. You can just click through and just go and find the reviews. And that's all. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so, because I'll be posting more sketching tips, techniques, sketchbook features, and product reviews. Thanks and have a nice day.